Right, cool man, down here. Got a bit of a story brewing. A bit more about my blind luck, what I've had for over the last couple of years. It's just like, it's just happening again. So, it's kind of sparking a story in my head. Because what it is, I've been trying to get my test, so therefore, if I get my license, personally, I can potentially work for myself. There's a lot of different delivery companies. And for those who say you're going to school because you've got bad legs, well, you know something, it's better than nothing. At least then I know I'm going to get employed because I'm employing myself. But with the money I've got through the benefits, it's taking its time. Now, what I did in July, I signed up for this Pass Me Fast company. And they're giving it all the this, that, and the other. We can do this, we can do that. But the area itself is quite busy when it came to the actual test and that. So I'm trying to book one myself. I did get one, but I didn't go for local to me, which is really busy. Blackpool's busy, everything else. But there's a few places up the road. Bury, I think, weren't too bad when it came to getting a test quick. They're getting a test, that sort of thing. But they insisted on Darwin or Nelson. So I signed up in just start of July, something like that. Yeah, I paid the money. But I did make a mistake there, like a silly sort. I rung up like a Manchester company and they've got kind of similar names. So I actually put down I was going to pay for that, but the money didn't go through straight away. Thank goodness, because I ended up paying for this pass me fast in bulk, thinking, yeah, they'll sort out a crash course for me, this, that, and the other. So I was thinking similar to what they get in Blackpool, professional service. There's two different companies there that seem really good. I wanted to go for one of them, but because I was keen to get on with it, I thought, oh right, I'll go for this company. They say they can get it quicker. Turns out the test wasn't until what, 8th of September or something like that. Might have been just at the end of August. July, August, September. No, no, it was October the 12th or something like that. Alright, fair enough. Signed up. Everything seemed alright. Nice manner, good. Yeah, that was easy to use, that sort of thing. So, okay, fair enough. Now this one guy, the first instructor, I felt him quite odd to begin with because it did take him a little while to get hold of me. And when I'm trying to get hold of him, he says, "Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, you're testing for a long time." Well, that shouldn't really matter. A courtesy call or somebody that you're going to be training, taking money off, you'd think would be at the top of their list. Hello, Mr. Armstrong. I know it's further in the future, but then he could have kind of helped me out a little bit. See, why not have 1 or 2 hours? That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, just to show them that I can actually drive around. I've been driving for years. Yeah, be it legally or not. Yeah, I drove for best part of what, 10 years. Yeah, just go and get a car and go drive. Everyone did it, so don't just bloody judge me for all those out there. But yes, yeah, I'm a good boy nowadays. You know what I mean? I don't break the law in that way. But I sold my mobility scooter to actually pay my mobility. It's an electric bike, yeah. It wasn't a mobility scooter. I was too embarrassed to bloody use one. But I sold that because it was worth a bit of money to get the extra cash I needed just to pay for this service in bulk. The one where they said they can pass me fast. I can assure you it's not fast. It's coming up for the December, yeah. And there seems to be just a bit of pissiness in the way that they're doing the business. Now, first guy, rocked up, yeah, after having the conversation with him, thinking, oh, he'll have to do. And he turned up in this Toyota hybrid thing. Yeah, now I've not driven like an electric car like that. The last one I drove actually went brum brum. Yes, yes, with the clunk clunk bloody gear stick, as this driving instructor said. Now, we're talking and things like that. I'm trying to get on with it, but he seems to be wanting to take me from the beginning. All I wanted to do was go for a drive for an hour, nothing more. Yeah, just say, look, this is what I can do. You tell me what I need to brush up on, and just do it that way, just like a quick mock test, that sort of thing. Now, well, he's driving along and he's just going through the basics and things like that. And you know something, his manner was seeming quite pissed. I think just ignore it, just as some people are. It's one of them. I was talking about a crash course, what I wanted, this, that, and the other. And because I said I wanted to do it a different way, well, you paid for a crash course, that's what you're going to get. But in a really bitchy manner. Then I'm driving along, so we're going on the route, we went round the back way where it's a bit faster, blah, 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 just went for a drive, that sort of thing. And he's dropping little comments all over the place. Now, I drive my moped and my electric bike, so you check bloody both blind spots, yeah, regardless. And it's just become an habit, nothing more than that. I kept doing it, it's just habit, nothing more than that. Oh, what are you doing that for? Oh, why are you checking that? But in a really bitchy, snappy way. You know these guys that seem to act like they've come out of the closet, but they've just not quite told everybody else, or they've just not quite told themselves. I'm not too sure. But, and he kept doing it. Yeah, that little sister mystery was. I don't know if he was gay or not. It's just his attitude and the way that he came across. And then, what was the last one? Yeah, that was that bit. So he just, like I say, he dropped some all over the place. But then the next day, I don't know if my mind was testing him, because he wanted to drive all the way to where the test centre is and things like that. I said, I'll tell you what, seems you're quicker, we'll go there. Then he changed his mind. Oh, no, I was going to do this, that and the other here. I says, no, let's drive over there. You drive, yeah, then we'll finish off the course. Well, it's going to cost you half an hour. I says, all right, fair enough, not a problem. We got there, and he wanted to play this road sign traffic bloody light game. I'm like, seriously? I've just done the theory test. I don't want to chat shit like that with you. Let's just get there and let's just practice. But my back's up because he was pissy the day before, thinking I don't want this guy. Yeah, he's not good. And I didn't like the car, but at the time I didn't know what was wrong with the car. I was thinking, it just shouldn't be a problem. I'm just out of practice. Bit of parking, that is, go back to old ways, isn't it? It's just like riding a bike. Once you know how to drive a car, you know. Simple as that. But we'll get to that bit later. So we got to this thing in Darwin, you know. They've got the test centre right near the bloody one of them Euro garages and things like that. Their place was rammed with people trying to fucking practice, yeah, and the poor buggers trying to get in from the frigging motorway to get some dinner or breakfast to be on a night shift or what like that. I'm thinking, fucking hell, there's shitloads of them. And we were doing the parking bit. I didn't quite get it right. I wasn't too good with the bipping. I've not driven a car with the sensors and things like that, and that did my bloody head in. Turn that shit off, please. I'll get used to it later. If it's not needed, turn the crap off. I never needed a bloody any of that. But I tried to do a park. He did it all right. I went in forwards, okay. You know what I mean? And he did the bitchy bit again. Yeah, because I didn't think he liked me telling him that he's driving me to this, wherever he wants me to bloody drive, whatever. Yeah, it might have been a bit pissy on my part, but there was a car. I was in the bay. Yeah, so here's me in the bay between two cars. Yeah, right in front of me was like a 4-bay. Some other person was practicing it. Yeah, she's doing her reverse parking. And it's like, why aren't you moving? Because there's a fucking car in my way, Rod, now. What do you think? I didn't say it like that. I kept my tongue. I did not say it like that, but that what was in my head. Because there's a fucking car there, Rod, now. And it's one of them, and it was just there. And I think I said it out loud. No, I do say things from my mind without realising it. I think he's just a pissy bastard. He's just a pissy bastard, Dan. And I think he must have heard me. Yeah, because I remember the words. So we tried to do the second part. And as soon as he started bipping, I swear, as soon as he started bipping, he went, bip! Oh, fuck, you're going to crash. And he grabbed the wheel and put on the brake. I went, nah, no, not you, mate, not this. Fuck that. And I've gone. Yeah, I've just walked out of the car. He says, you deal with it. I unbraked it, I turned it all off and everything else, and I just walked off. Yeah, and I just said to the company, this Pass Me Fast, he's not good. No, sorry, he's not right. Now, it's becoming a bit of a hoo-ha again. Because I said, is it possible just to have a refund? Because, to be fair, I paid for it wrong, so therefore I just wanted to just pay for a normal crash course, a proper one. Yeah, if I waited, I could have just waited for Blackpool for the time that I've actually had to wait, and just paid it properly. I could have paid it in instalments as well, so I could have maybe gone for a little extra, blah blah. So they've got me this second guy. Now, with this, it's a bit confusing to me as well, because this is why I'm doing the pre-video, so to speak. So I'll put it on the end of this one so you understand. If they do right and they give me some money back, then that's fine. But they get me the second person, and all he did on the phone, he got hold of me and he did the customer service bit and all that sort of thing. Only took 3 days, so I can't really complain about that. And the staff members on the other end of the line, Pass Me Fast, you know, polite, pleasant with customer service. There's no fault there. But what it's gone into a story. I'm going to the story, but I'm explaining the story at the same time to what was off in my head, and just trying to explain this freaking rotten look that I seem to have. Yeah? But I do feel like a nagging old bastard. Is that all I am? I'm just some lonely bastard in his house. Can't get out because his legs are fucked up. Yeah? And he's just nagging to the YouTube world. I don't know. Your opinion. But yeah, we get the second instructor. He's alright. And I've not had any texts from the guys. I've got them on my phone. I'll show you when I got the texts and stuff over this when I figure out how to edit it. It's just a simple message, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I thank you for accepting us. Now, I never accepted anybody. On the first one, when they give you an examiner on the app, they say accept. I press the button accept. Now, I didn't for the second, nor have I for the third. I never pressed any button. Yeah, so we've had this conversation, but this is the whole point of me saying to them, I want to talk to the guys doing the lessons and that first, so you get an idea of who they are. So I can be quite strong and blunt with the way that I speak, so therefore they've got a chance to assess me as well, thinking, I'm not too sure about that guy. Can you send it to someone else, please? I don't need the custom. It's one of them. Yeah, and I should have the right just to go, no, not quite there. But he gave it all the big man speech, yeah? You thought he had bloody allergies trying to, sell me something extra. And it just didn't go right. Yeah, I wasn't bothered about that. I was more than happy to carry on because he had a nice Beamer and a bloody decent Golf. I've not driven a nice car for a while, so it's like, something, teaching us something like that. Why not? So, I can't complain about his manner. It was just the person that he is. But what it was, they were on about using their own app and things like that. And I've just said, no, I don't want to do that. I want to use the PassMeFast app. Whatever you do is logged through there, please. Can we just get a schedule going? And I explained myself when it came to just wanting that hour to have a drive round, so it shows I could safely handle the car. Yeah, then we take it from there. But then, straight away, I'll tell you if your test's ready. Oh, right. Okay, fair enough. But this is what I want to do. Yeah. Oh no, this is how it is. This is what we're going to do. Tell you what, if you want it quicker, then he switched to a different conversation, telling me how he could get my test quicker. Yeah, if I pay an extra couple of £100, basically, it's almost £200. As almost mentioned. I seriously have to pay £900. I'm not paying over two just yet. The whole idea with this is if I was to fail, I could have paid for another mini test from another test course. So by rights, if I'd failed already, I should be on the next test. Confusing, do excuse me. Alright, and that put me right off. Yeah? So the fact that they didn't want to seem to do things the right way. If they've signed up to this company, then why not do it the way that you've agreed to do? Yeah? It showed a level of dishonesty within that little bit of a couple of sentences that I didn't like. I said, no. But I ignored that. Now, it wasn't until the day after, because I said I didn't have this app. I sent a message saying, look, I've not got this app, I don't know what you're on about. The next minute, I've sent you over several messages. Yes? Is there any chance you can take your messages? I sent one back. I've only had 2 bloody messages, not several, and not once that have any sort of attachment to an app or anything else like that. So I rung passmefast. It says, look, I don't think these guys are right. They've got my anxiety and my bloody paranoia of someone right up there. So no, sorry, let's not do that. Can we just try another one, please? Is it possible that I can actually talk to them? Now they got me the third person. He's a ghost. Not spoke to him yet. Then they did that last Thursday, so a whole week has gone by, but no confirmation of who this gentleman is. Yeah, I have emailed him. My phone's on the blink, and the house phone's bloody needs replacing as well. But I don't use it that often, so I've not been able to call the guy. But I've tried to email. And there's nothing. I've had nothing come back whatsoever. At all. You would have thought if there's a little legitimate business, yeah, that he would have got to contact me. Just give me a heads up. You know what, mate? How you doing? What's the problem? What can I do? So I can explain myself. We can have a conversation to see if we're right for each other. Yeah? Am I a good customer? Is he a good somebody I want to sit in a car with and take orders from? I just need to make sure that I'm okay. I can just get on with it and do it in my own way. I want to teach myself. All they have to do is sit there. I'll go and watch the tutorials on bloody YouTube because, to be fair, they explain it better on YouTube. Yeah, I had a business idea from it. If anybody out there listening to this crap, yeah, you've got a dual car, just hire the car out for the test. Yeah, so then your mum, your dad, or whoever's teaching you can just ring you up and just go, "Can I have your car for the day? Well, for an hour?" Yeah. I would have paid £150 for that, just for that hour, just to have a go. Yeah, because I was confident enough just to have a go. But isn't that out of the way? So, but in the midst of all that, I've asked for a refund from this company. Now they said straight away on the first go, we don't do refunds because you've already accepted the lessons. I may have accepted the lessons, but the first instructor's not getting the money for that. and I've not accepted the second or the third. I did not put accept. Now the third, I'm not interested at all now, because at the end of the day, it's been a week. Not even the slightest bit of a conversation. Now I've emailed the Pass Me Fast company. I can't write that on this bloody phone. And all they've said, oh, he'll get a hold of you when he's ready. Well, more or less when he's ready. He didn't say it in that way, but you know, it was a case of, oh, he'll get a hold of you. Now, I've already explained to them that this is the way I wanted to do it. So my request has been ignored as far as I'm concerned from that point. I wanted to check the person out, who they are. Do they have like an illegitimate card? All I wanted to do is find him on the bloody internet so I can go, all right, that's the guy, that's his car. Okay, fair enough, not a problem. Yeah, but nothing. A whole week. Oh, you could always call him. I had to explain that I've got issues with my phone. But why is it me doing all the chasing? If I've sent them an email saying, look, come on, it's bloody Tuesday. I would have thought over the weekend and from Thursday you would have said, you alright mate, how you doing? Get something going. So we could have had that hour or the conversation. But no, it's not happened. So now I've got the explanation out of the way. I don't know if it's any good or not. Do excuse me, I'll finish my coffee. But before the story, because I forgot a bit, I was on about the car and things like that. Now with the first examiner, I want to go through this car. I couldn't figure out what the car was. I said it was busy, you know what I mean. A little bit of bloody hell, too much for me. You know, my anxiety is there already because I'm not too keen on this geezer I'm sitting next to. Then I realised what was wrong with the freaking car. Like when I've driven anything before, it's all been like what old Novias and bloody Escorts and Orions and things like that. You know, I can't. Most modern car, Corsa for BSN. Yeah. I realised I couldn't see the bonnet of this electric car. I didn't like the fact I couldn't feel the car. Yeah, that biting point of room, you know, that you can move and stuff like that. I realised when I'm looking around, you can barely see any of the car to judge where you are. Now this is one of those bloody hybrid, kind of like a Prius thing, you know what I mean, where they've got the front ends and things. And I couldn't see the bonnet properly when I'm looking at it. And I tried to put the seat up so I had a better view, but then my view was obscured by the roof level. So it wasn't too great then. But still, I could barely see the bonnet. Yeah, I like to see the bonnet. You get a good judgment of where the car's going. It does bloody help. So there and then, I didn't like the bloody car. You know what I mean? I need something. And I saw this guy with a bloody Nissan Micra, yeah, one of the bubble looking ones, yeah, and it said automatic on the back. I'm thinking, fuck, that's what I need. Old school, yeah. I know it's not that old school, but good enough, yeah. So if you're going to teach people to drive, isn't it right you teach them in something that potentially they're going to buy after they've finished the test, yeah. I didn't like this car. It was a bit big compared to what I'm used to, but that wasn't the issue. But when it came, I just wanted to explain the car bit because I don't know if anybody else has had this. I couldn't see the front bonnet. Yeah, because that was the thing the day before. I kept overjudging it when it came to stopping at the emerging road and things like that. And I'm thinking, I don't know have a problem. Oh, if it's in line with your mirrors, then you're too far. So I'm not going to really watch the fucking mirrors, am I? Otherwise, I'm not watching the road. But I realised because they curve the front of those cars, yes, you do get a very good view of the road, but not your car. And I did do a little, not research, because I've been looking for cars, and I look at these cars that are similar front ends. You'd be amazed how many little front end dings they've all got. That's amazing, that, isn't it? So I don't think, yeah, fair enough, they're good in the way of an electric saving their money when it comes to what they're doing, but I don't think it was appropriate for somebody who's training. Unless it's from the very beginning. They're only used to that car. Yeah, so therefore, that's what the other thing with Pass Me Fast. I said, look, I don't want one of them cars if I can. I just want just a little dinky bloody car to drive around it. I'm already annoyed with myself because I've had to make the decision to go from geared, because it's giving me crap with my arthritis on the left-hand side, to automatic. So that's stressed me out a little bit because I would have had more option with a manual. So that's that bit out of the way. So time for the story. My moan's over for that bit. Yeah, but at the same time, when it comes to Pass Me Fast, there shouldn't be grumbling about giving people a refund and trying to come up with any excuse why not to give you a refund. I find it that they have breached contracts on the basis that even though the first one didn't work out, I've told them, just like they told you to do on their FNQs and stuff like that, FAQs, sorry, not FNQs, but And I've tried to follow their rules as the best I can, but it didn't work out. And it just seems like I'm the pissy bastard because I've not accepted these first peeps that's come along. Yeah? I just wanted to test them out. I never pressed accept and things like that. On the basis I've not accepted any of these guys. I didn't accept their lessons. Yeah? So therefore, aren't they in breach if they've not followed protocol? Or do they get to throw whoever at me because I have said accept for the first examiner? But then they've got back to me. I did a trust pilot thing saying, look, this is the experience, saying, oh, we'll get this issue resolved and things like that. But I've looked on that trust pilot and not the only one with the same complaint. So if you want yourself a crash course and you want it quicker and you are listening to this crazy dude chat on, do yourself a favour, just do a little bit more research and maybe consider a hotel or something somewhere else in the country that can get you there quicker if you need it quicker. Okay? But my beef with this company is his. How are they allowed to keep your money if you don't get that right surface in the end? Right, time for the story. It wasn't nothing brilliant. I think I want to come back with another one on this. It's just there, it's mingling at the minute. But this is how my brain kicks off. Because I feel they're trying to con me now. Yes, because it's been a week since I spoke to this examiner. My test is in January. It's almost the start of December. Yes. Therefore, I've got to accept whoever comes my way. So then they don't have to give me the money. Is that the case? Because I'm not interested now. At all. I'm not interested in who they're sending my way because I don't trust their judgment. Yeah. Sorry. Back to the story. See you later. Bye bye. But yeah, let's get on with it, shall we? To the story. It's a bit bumbled in my head actually. It's just like it's an example of a customer service from my point of view, really. And what it seems like what they're doing, especially when it comes to this non-refund business. Yeah, if it's not been used and the money's there, and the next two are not that great, just give me my money back so I can actually try somewhere else. Why should they have the right to hold it? They've not really done much to actually earn that money. I appreciate the first examiner had 2.5 hours. He gets paid. It's one of them, be it I like it or not. Yeah, it's not. I'm not going to deny him his money. We did have the first 2 hours, whatever. So here it is. If Passmefast was to come into a restaurant of mine, pub, restaurant, pool table, blah blah blah, whatever. Yeah, they come in and they sat down to have their office lunch, and they ordered food. Simple. Got the drinks. No, I've gotten their drinks. Yeah, and I gave them their drinks. Yeah, and I've walked away, but they've had to walk over to me. Yeah, to get the menus instead of. But everybody else, I passed them out. I just didn't give it to them. So in the end, I've taken the order. You right? What do you want? Yeah, they explained what they wanted. Yeah, everything was fine. The order was fine. Yeah, beside them having to do a bit of work that I should have done. So I took the thing into the kitchen. They made them a dinner. It's come out pretty quick. Yeah, 4 meals come out. 4 meals go down on the table. But this wasn't what they ordered. It was all mixed up. So hang on a minute, we didn't order this. Are you sure this is the right order? Oh right, fair enough. Yeah, I'm sure that's what you ordered, sir. But maybe I just put it down wrong. But I just didn't want to admit it. So I took the plates back. Chef, didn't like these meals. You have to do them again. Well, you have to fucking tell them they're going to wait half an hour. You know that sort of chef. And because he's had to do it from fresh. I mean, there's no sauce left or blah, blah, blah. So instead of me just going back to the customer and saying, we do apologise for the inconvenience, but it's going to take this long to get this meal. But we do have others available a lot quicker. Yeah, they're on the lunch break. They don't bloody wait ages, do they? So, end of the day, but then I've gone. And 10 other customers have come in. And all 10 of those customers, yeah, are getting served before them, one by one. But then, on the third one, they come up to me and went, where's our meal, please? Oh, it's on its way. The chef is doing it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, go and sit down and enjoy your drink. But then the 6 customers have come in. And they've been served. They've had their drinks. They've gone back to their office. So he's complained again. Yeah? Look, mate. We'll just take those quick dinners. Oh, chef's on it. It's done now. Yeah, he's already done it. Yeah, you've accepted that meal. We'll send it out in a minute. It won't be that long. So that 10-15 minutes of them waiting for a meal that they should have waited because it's their lunch break has turned into an hour. Yeah, I appreciate they didn't want to accept the first one, so they went for the second. But it should have been done quicker. Yeah, but All I had to do in the way of a customer service is explain myself properly and say, sorry, we haven't got this. Yeah? It's going to take at least half an hour because the chef is prepping it from fresh. They could have made the decision, okay, fair enough, we'll just have a sandwich then on this occasion. Offer them a free drink. That's what you do. Yeah? They could have had the choice to maybe have an extended dinner break. Who knows? They might have had that option and go and play pool while the dinner's ready because they want that nice meal that they normally have from that restaurant. But no, I've just been pissed at. Oh, they're being fucking shitty. Oh yeah, you're taking too long apparently. Well, fucking hell, I've had to do it from fresh. But yeah, I've not explained myself. Bad customer service. Yeah. By rights, I should be able to. Yeah, that's the last bit of it, isn't it? Really. So they come up to me and say, "Look, it's taking too long. Can we have a refund?" Yeah, but we've made the food now. I don't want to give you a refund. So they've done their work. I've got what? I worked it out, about 600 or 700 quid should come back for the lessons that's not been used. So therefore, that's more than enough for a deposit and get me started with a proper crash course that I'm more than happy to wait for. Yeah, pay their hotel bills, that sort of thing. Yeah, that story's not finished though. I know it's a bit bumbled, but I'll come back to it. I just want to see what they say first. It kind of sparks off things when, I don't know. So, I'll be back soon. Common man down. Out for now.